morning, Starshine. The Earth says hello.
Good morning, Starshine. Alright, so I got a new bike here. It's the Harley 48. And if you guys watch my other videos, I had the Iron 883, traded it in, and I got the 48. So this video, I'm gonna do a quick review on what I think about this bike. Tell you guys why I decided to go to the 48 instead of the Street Bob or the LRS or any other bike, and tell you what I think about it. I rode it all the way home from Huntington Beach to my place. Went the freeway over an hour away. I already did like a little group ride, so I rode around for quite a bit already, and I'll tell you what I think about the bike, how different it is from the 883. I'll do a walk around, talk about it, tell you about the upgrades I plan on doing, and a few other things. But yes, I do have the Harley 48. It's the brand new 2022, and it is amazing. So let me just go to my little parking lot spot so I can talk about this and show you the bike. Stay tuned. Oh no, what you do over here to get pulled over? Damn, she's a badass driving that truck. Alright people, check out my new Harley 48. Yes, this is the 2022 Harley 48. 1200 engine. I put these bandanas on it just like my old bike. It's the first thing I did. Look at these shiny, glossy chrome exhaust pipes. I think I want to cover this too. Cover up this chrome. And yes, fully stock. Had 4 miles on it when I bought it. Nice little mini tank. I like the gloss on it. My previous 883 was matte, and so I actually like gloss more. Okay, so my main thoughts on this Harley 48 and what do I think compared to my Iron 83 that I had. This bike has really good power. It's very smooth. I'm gonna tell you the features that I love on this, that I'm glad I got this bike and traded in my 883. And it's because these fat tires right here. I love the fatter forks, the wider forks. I love this fat tire on it. I love this glossy tank on it. It looks very nice. I was over the matted stuff. And yeah, I just like the fat tires on it. And I do like the small tank. Here's the thing, I bought it all the way from Huntington Beach, and my house is like over an hour away, and so I rode it back on the freeway, and it didn't even give me a low gas signal on it, no indications of that. So I feel like the ride that I do locally and all that, this tank is fine. I do plan on upgrading it later if it bothers me, but so far I am loving the look of this tank on this bike. I just love the Sportster frame, the Sportster model. And that's why I decided to stick with the Sportster. I just love the Sportsters. And I did ride the Street Bob. I rode the Lowrider S, my friend's Albert's Lowrider S. I gave those a try, and I just don't like the soft tough frame. I'm sorry guys, I just don't like bigger frames. I love the Sportster frame. And this is the tip that I'm gonna give you guys out there who's looking to buy a new bike. Buy the bike that you want, not the bike that someone else wants. Buy the bike that you love riding every day because you bought it with your own money. It's not their bike that you bought for yourself. Don't live their dream, live your own dream. Buy your own bike that you love. Don't listen to anyone else. I've had so many people tell me, go Street Bob, go Lowrider S. I love the Sportster, so whatever. Buy the bike that you love. And I'm not going to tell someone else to buy this bike that they don't like. Buy the Street Bob that you love. Buy the Lowrider S you love. Buy the Street Glide, whatever. Buy the bike that you love. You paid your own money for it. So don't live someone else's dream. Buy your own bike. And that, I had a lot of time to think over it because I had my bike up for sale for quite a while. And I was thinking about all these different bikes. I was very close to even getting a sport bike. I'm going to tell you about that. If you stick near the end of the video, I'm going to show you the ride that I went on to Huntington Beach Harley Davidson, and that's where I decided to just buy this bike. And it was just so random, so out there, but I just knew at that point that I just wanted this bike. I'm gonna fix it up, do everything that I did on the 883, but some different parts. I'm gonna put on Bassani exhaust, I'm gonna raise the tank, put on different handlebars higher, maybe get window bars on it. I already got a seat, get a barber seat. I also got a, I'm looking into getting a 2-up seat too. So stuff like that, LED turn signals, LED lights, and do the stage 1 air filter. I'm gonna do the other big sucker air filter for that. Get a dyno jet this time for the tuner instead of the FP3. So those are some of the things I'm going to be doing. I'll do the coil relocation with the key ignition relocation to the front again, because I did love it right there where I relocated it. I'll probably get better spark plugs. Look at this, I kept my bag. I told the dude, like, I'm keeping the bag and my freaking bandanas, so I kept those. And there were a couple other things I could have kept, but I didn't think through it. I could have taken them off. But overall, like I said, I am happy with this bike. I'm super happy. I love riding this bike. What I don't like right now, are the forward controls. I've had a lot of times riding this bike already. I do not like forward controls, and I am 5'8", and I feel like, if you're 6 feet, get forward controls. I don't like forward controls, so I am swapping those out right away. I have a friend who's going to swap with me. He wants forward controls. I'm going to put on his mids. They should fit the same. He has the 883. And so that is the next upgrade I'm doing. I'll probably do a video on that. And I will do a video on every upgrade that I do, just like my previous videos, but I will make it faster, a little bit better, and give you guys a look on how I do the upgrade. And I'll talk about any issues too with the upgrade. So my initial impression when riding this bike back, if you guys remember when I rode my friend Bobber John's Triumph back from the dealership for him, it kind of felt like that. His is a 1200 engine on his Triumph, the Triumph Bobber. And it felt a little bit like that bike when I rode it back. It's very funny. He has the fat tires on it. It's low. It's the 1200 engine. It was very smooth. This has more of a Harley feel to it when I rode it back. It rumbles, and I was shifting better too. If you guys watched the video, I was complaining about the shifting on the Triumph Bobber. It could be because his shifter was lighter, softer, and it's a different shift on it. He has ABS, I believe, and so I'm more in tune to my aggressive shifting on my Harley, and I shift fine with this, and it felt great. I rode this back fine, even with the forward controls. I just put my feet up, but it was hurting my butt while doing the forward on it. I was like sliding up here, putting my nuts up right up here, and it was hurting. This seat does slide a little bit, and that's why I'm swapping it out. Yeah, and the shocks too. I had to adjust these shocks. It was hurting on the bumps, but that's how it is, the stock shocks. I'm not sure at this point if I'll go to the same 412 progressive shocks, or might do something else, maybe Burley brand. Damn, dude, you're like revving that shit over here. Yeah, rev it up, bro. He's doing something to that. And so overall, I do want to get my mid controls on here. Overall, it felt great. Stopping feels great. It has good power on it. It has really good torque. And of course, right, it's a 1200. It felt so smooth too with this 1200 engine. It felt very smooth shifting and riding, and I felt the power on it. So I just know when I do my stage 1, it is going to be powerful. I'm putting on Bassani exhaust, the 2-in-1. I'm going to make this sucker as powerful as it can. And if you guys watch my older videos on the 883, I've taken that sucker up to 115 on that thing. I've maxed it out. I go fast on it. I'm going to do the same thing to this. I'm going to do a speed test on it. I'm trying to max this thing out. I'm not scared about doing that. I had speed wobbles on my previous one. I don't care. I feel like I control it pretty well. I have no issues controlling the bike. The more you practice on it, the better you're going to get. That's how I feel about it. Don't be chicken. Don't be scared. Ride it aggressively. And, that's another thing with the forward controls, right? I can't stand up on it. I can't ride it aggressive. It's more of a cruising lean back with forward control. So I need those mids so I can stand up and I can just ride it a little bit more aggressive if I'm going to do canyons and all that. I don't really like doing canyons, but if my friends go to it, I'll tag along. I'll do some canyons. And these exhausts are very quiet. I rode it home. My neighbors, I didn't hear you roll up. And it's because your exhaust is so quiet. He was used to my 883 exhaust with the TBR exhaust, and it was so loud. So he was happy that I did upgrade. He was telling me to go bigger. But here's the thing that I told him. He rides with a group of baggers. So he rides with all big bikers, right? all big Harley bikers with baggers and all this stuff. And I told him, you know, it's really about the group that you ride with. I ride with a lot of sport bike people and slimmer bikes and stuff, just cruisers and bobbers. And so that's what I'm used to. That's what I like. I like thin bikes. I like slim. I like that I can control it very easily when I'm lane splitting, and I can just control it very well. I control my 883 so well. Lane splitting, all this, like, it just feels so in tune with the bike. I felt one with the bike. That's what I'm trying to say. And so, yeah, I just love the Sportster. Here it is. So that's my new Harley 48, and I love it. I'm gonna keep it forever. So yeah, those are my thoughts on this new Harley 48 and what I thought about the 883. This bike is a little bit more powerful. It rides smooth. Riding in the freeway felt good. Rode it all the way back. Of course, the 883 felt a little bit heavier because of the bigger tank on it. It had a 3.3. This is just a 2.1. This feels a little bit lower. Feels a little bit lighter. But who knows? Once I put on my full upgrade, stage 1 upgrade and all that, with the new pipes and everything. Oh, how did I do that? And maybe if I go to the 3.3 tank too, and when I lift it, maybe it will feel the same. So we will see when that happens. But I am loving this bike. I love that I switched to it. I just can't give it a lot of power right now. It has a 500-mile braking period, but I can feel the torque on this. I can feel the power. And so yeah, stay tuned. Right now I'm going to show you the video where we went to Huntington Beach that day, and I rode around with your favorite riding person, Linda. We also have Ram that came along with his friend, and it's just going to be some clips of it. I didn't film like the whole thing, but we joined a group and it was very random. We joined a riding group. They took us to HD Huntington Beach, and that's where I decided to buy this Harley 48. So enjoy the video. I'll see you next time. Peace. Oh shit. Wow, what was that? Oh shit. Standing ovation.
Are you going or am I going?
Oh, you go, you go.
You go, am I going?
You go. Here you go.
Oh my God. You go, am I going?
Has to be. Yeah, all these bikes here. We're just around the corner.
Standing up.
No.
The fucking lunatic that I am.
Here on the corner.
I was fucking smashing standing up.
You guys made it for the dance battle.
Oh, I didn't even know this was going on.
Yeah.
Are you guys riding to Harley after?
No, but you have to dance first.
Oh, we have to dance first.
Yeah.
Really? What? What the heck? I'll take off my helmet. Hey, they said you gotta dance.
So where do they say that they're going?
Huntington Beach Harley.
Okay, make sure you put it on your phone because we're gonna leave this bitch.
No, I'm
There
not
you
leaving.
go.
Yeah, this dude's gonna do it.
You got it, right? Alright, I was looking for you.
Go ahead. Yeah, I'm feeling the leader guy here. Woo! It's kind of weird being all the way in the front.
Nah, man, this is where we belong, dude.
Yeah.
Who you are, man.
Look at that stop signal and everything. This dude's got down. Regrouping. This is where we race. Woo!
Careful, Johnny.
We got it. Yeah, there you go. Woo! Get up there.
I love it when it's open space, bro. Woo! Where's my fucking... About to pop this bitch up.
Yeah, woo! Let's go in the back there and park our shit. Oh, we got all this shit here.
I'm going this way.
All right, I'm gonna park next to you. It's done, boys. I bought the 48, traded in my old one. It is done. Huntington Beach Harley Davidson. He's taking my old bike right there. Goodbye bike. It is gone forever. Listen, kidding, guys. Rode it all the way home from Huntington Beach. Here's my new bike, Harley 48. I'm in love with it. Oh my god, it's so sexy. The forward control is just very weird.